Hello and welcome to this video for the third Sunday of Lent. You know, by the end of this week, we're going to be halfway through Lent, halfway to Easter. It's come around really quickly this year, hasn't it? I'd like to share with you some things that I've been experiencing, some relevant information for you. One of the things I love about this parish is there's lots of beautiful mother figures around, and they're always sort of at me saying, "Father Josh, slow down." And you know, that doesn't pass me by unnoticed. And so over the last year particularly, I have been trying to slow down. But the news I'd like to share with you comes from my experience of being sometimes overloaded. And it's the news that I'm creating a structure starting in our parish office. We've already started parish-wide with the 6 ministry leadership teams, but it's now overflowing into creating a structure in the office which frees me up, in a sense of being the parish priest, to concentrate on 3 primary tasks. Indeed, all priests are ordained to preach and obviously prepare to preach, to celebrate the sacraments, and to raise up other leaders. Now, the reality of my time is that I spend at least 50% of my time dealing with other stuff, administration, property maintenance, all that kind of thing. So in the office, you would have noticed in last week's newsletter that we've hired a new staff member, young Erin Osborne, who you might recognise as being on one of the net teams last year. As well as that, I'm hiring, as most of you will already know, a full-time director of evangelisation. Actually, it's not called that, it's called the mission coordinator. This role is going to be opened up to have someone in a full-time capacity assisting us in executing our mission of being a vibrant community that actively accompanies people to encounter Jesus. And in that sense, the mission coordinator deals on one level everything that has a heartbeat. It's people-orientated stuff, helping our ministry leadership teams and other key people in communities. And then the other role is an operations manager, and the operations manager deals with everything without a heartbeat, property, maintenance, all that kind of stuff. I'm pleased to announce at this stage that the temporary director or operations manager is Don Rolls. Don has said yes to coming back into a management role for 6 months until the person who have asked to do the role is available. I'll announce that later. Suffice to say that in the meantime, Don's going to be dealing with everything that, in a sense, doesn't have a heartbeat. And so what all that means is that if you email the parish office, it might not be Vicky or Erin replying to your email might be directed to Don if it's an operational manager, or to the mission coordinator, who I'll announce the name shortly once we get a contract signed. But at this stage, it's really good information to know that we're separating things that have a heartbeat, or people who have a heartbeat, from things that don't have a heartbeat, just to allow that flow of communication, information and execution to be much smoother, so that we can have people exercising their skills, gifts and talents. I'm really excited about this because it's going to free me up to be able to invest my time and perhaps more beneficial areas rather than simply doing administration. So I want to thank you for your patience as this is rolled out. This happens over the next couple of months, and be sure that I will share with you relevant information as soon as possible as it becomes available. May God bless you in your Lenten journey.